Good afternoon, classmates. I am Renante Saragosa. My topic is about landscape changes in Mount Makiling Forest Reserve, its implication on biodiversity, conservation, and watershed management. The objectives of my study is to describe the driving forces affecting landscape change in the MFR, characterize the structures and function of agroforestry and other land use systems in the two sub-watersheds, and analyze the driving forces influencing the development of the watershed towards integrated and segregated landscapes. Definitions: driving forces are the forces that cause observed landscape changes. They are influential processes in the evolutionary trajectory of the landscape. Borghi et al. 2004. Borg described the five types of major driving forces. Natural, such as climate, topography, landslides and volcanic eruptions. Technological, railroads and highways. Socioeconomic, the market economy such as globalization, WTO. The political and the cultural. The study area, the Mount Makiling Forest Reserve, is a priority biodiversity conservation area, one of the Philippines' 18 centers of plant biodiversity, and one of the Philippines' 31 key ecotourism sites. It is located 65 kilometers southeast of Metro Manila and comprises about 80% of the 4,244 hectares of Mount Makiling, an inactive volcano. The major land use are forest, agroforest, and special use. Forest is delineated into several land uses such as social, economic, educational, and environmental. According to Dr. Bantayan, there has been a steady decrease of forest cover and a corresponding increase in agroforest areas from 1979 until 1997. See Figure 2. The land use change pattern for three time periods in 1992, 1997, and 1999 show the concentration of the agroforestry on the southeast portion of the reserve. This is the Figure 3. However, some studies show that agroforestry exhibits the methods used. This paper analyzes the driving forces that affect the agroforestry dynamics in the two subwatersheds in the MFR, the Kambantok subwatershed which is in the southeast and the Tigbi subwatershed which is in the north. From the table of land uses of Kambantok subwatershed in 1992 and 1999, an increase in agroforestry areas from 874 hectares in 1992 to 1,010 hectares in 1999, and a decrease in natural forest cover have been noted. Two-time period in 1992 and 1999 show a decrease in forest cover and an increase in agroforest areas in Kambantok subwatershed. Figure 5. The highly diversified agroforestry systems dominated by perennials such as coconut, fruit trees, and secondary forests reflect the integrated nature of agroforestry landscape in the area. This has a resemblance of system to forest and help increase biodiversity. From the table of land use in the Tigbi subwatershed in 1992 and in 1999, a decrease in agroforestry area from 98 hectares in 1992 to 74 hectares in 1999 were noted, as well as the 30 hectares area for major project in 1999. In Tigbi subwatershed, while the natural forest has increased a little, some agroforest and forest areas were lost due to conversion to a major project. The Tigbi subwatershed is near the major highways in the Calamba area. Hence, technology and urban sprawl has contributed to land use change in this area. The driving factors that contributed to the land use changes in these two subwatersheds are natural, socio-economics, political, and technological. In terms of the natural driving forces, the Cambantok subwatershed has a slope of 69 degrees with elevation of 40 to 400 meters above sea level, and a rolling gentle slopes at 30 degrees. The area is ideal for farming and settlement, where most of the forest occupants are concentrated in the MFR. In terms of the socio-economic conditions in the area, the mean ages of the residents are 40, with household size of 5 per family, and have resided in the area for about 41 years. The residents are mostly native of the area with few migrants. The farmers till an average farm size of about 1.3 hectares. Politically, the Cambantok subwatershed is under the jurisdiction of MFR but under the administration of Barangay Bagong Silang in Los Baños. The area is officially a recognized settlement. The stakeholders include UPLB, forest occupants, and LGU. The major reasons for agroforestry adoption among the forest occupants in the area are the recognition of their rights and tenure to the land. This official recognition to the forest occupants provided them a higher sense of security and positive attitudes towards integrating long-term crops on farms. Since the area is highly accessible with all-weather roads, farmers have higher on-farm income compared to other portions of MFR. In terms of the natural driving force, the Tigby subwatershed has 45 degrees mean slope and a higher elevation of 687 meters above sea level. It is rugged and mountainous with few settlers or forest occupants. In terms of socioeconomic, they have a mean age of 50 with household size of 5 and have been residing in the area for about 46 years. They till the land, but there is no average farm size to speak of. Most of the occupants are native with few migrants. In terms of the political driving force, the Tigby subwatershed is under the jurisdiction of MFR but under the political administration of Calamba. Forest settlement is not officially recognized and occupants are mainly weekend farmers. About 71% of the forest occupants are planting crops to maintain the land and prevent others from encroaching. The area has no access roads and therefore accessibility is a big problem. Their income from farming is low and they have to work as hired labor, driver, trader, etc. to get the additional source of income. Technologically, the presence of the Calamba tool exit near the Tigby subwatersheds are the attractors of landscape changes in this area. Conclusion: in Cambantok subwatershed, favorable topography, the recognition of farmers' rights to land, and good economic returns contributed to the increase in agroforest cover. Studies show that agroforestry exhibits satisfactory level of biodiversity, even higher at some point from forest cover. Batayan 2001. In Tigby subwatershed, unfavorable topography, lack of support system from UPLB, lack of security of tenure to land resulted in gain and persistence of natural forest in the area. But due to the presence of highway exit near the area, it attracted development of housing projects which may affect its watershed functions. Thank you.